All right, welcome back to today's class of Facebook Intensive Masterclass. All right, so we'll be talking on Module 7 today. And under Module 7, we'll be talking about the hard relevance and how to scale Facebook ads. And we will also be talking about reporting, Facebook tracking and reporting. So today's class is will be the last class for today's master class, and there will be bonus training too. We mentioned after the module 7 we'll talk about the bonus. So today's class is relevant. Now you have gone through all you need to go through. So how will you know that your ad is relevant and how to scale your Facebook ads? Then we'll talk about Facebook tracking, how you can track your Facebook, and Facebook reporting. These are necessary if you want to see yourself as a professional. You wouldn't know, you might get a job to do Facebook ad for somebody. These are the things that will help you to know if you are doing well or not. And you might want to give reports. So how do you report? How do you do your report? How do you do your tracking? So today we're going to show you all we need to show you about module 7. All right, let's get started. When we talk about hard relevance, when we talk about relevance, we are talking about how people are engaging with your how people are engaging with your ads. I think what I'm trying to say here is how your let's say how your ads is engaging with your target audience. The most important thing in advert is the audience. Do you understand? How are they reacting to what you are putting in front of them? And let me quickly explain one thing. There are two types of engagement here. There could be a negative engagement and there could be a positive engagement. Now, if your what I say, if your Facebook users or your Facebook audience are responding negatively to your ads, it means your ad is not that relevant. That's what it means. Because that's what we are talking about here. We are looking at how your target audience is reacting or engaging into your what we refer to as um, hard relevance. Do you understand? So when you get this thing, and if your ad is positive, are you getting that? Facebook will give a feedback that yes, your ad is getting it. Then you now know how to scale a performing ad. So the essence of this module is to know if your ad is performing very well, then you scale up if it is performing, and if it's not performing, then you readjust. That's what it means. Now, there are so many things you need to understand there. When we were talking in our digital class, we were talking about relevance score. Now, the relevance score is 0 to 10. Do you understand? The relevance score is 0 to 10. Now, if your relevance score is so low, there are three things you need to consider. What will make them to be so low? Number one, your image. Now, the image you are putting up there will determine if people are into what you are trying to say, or is the image expressing what the hard copy is saying. Do you understand? Like instance, if I want to promote a purse, like I'm talking about lady purse, I need to promote a lady purse, and I gave out an image of a lady. Obviously, and it's being shown to a man. Do you understand? Obviously, that kind of ad is the image is not saying enough. Yes, it's a lady purse, but we are not even seeing the purse. Do you understand? We only saw lady. So people might not really identify your image along with your message. So another thing is that Your ad copy. I talked to you about copywriting. It's an art of writing to convince people to take a step. Now, what you are writing, the end product of the copywriting is what we call ad copy. What ad copy is saying is a bit confusing. People might not relate it with what you are trying to achieve. And again, your kind of audience. Who are your target audience? Don't make your audience confused the more. I just giving you an example of I need to promote a post. I'm not making sense now. I talk about the image, I talk about the ad copy. What about the audience? Why are you targeting a man? Why are you showing the post to a man? So all these things will determine how relevant your what's it called? Your ads should be. So in order to know, because there are parameters, in order for you to know if your ads are performing, there are three things you need to understand. One is your relevance score, your relevance score. Two is the frequency, and the three is the reach. So I'm going to show you now. That's what we are going. I'll go to my ad manager now. Then I'll show you how this thing using my own. Are you clear? So let's start it. Let's go. So I will come to my ad manager here. Do you understand? So I will pick the ad I want to look into. Like now, this one is active. Now I will pick it. Then I will look at the. I told you about what we're looking for here. We're looking at the frequency, the reach, and the relevance score. So let's go. Let's look at the reach itself. Now let's see. So let's start with frequency. Now frequency is the average number of times your ad is shown. Do you understand? Now I'm using DM8 now. Now if you look at my frequency, it is 1.31, which shows that I'm doing great. So when you show a particular ad to the same people often and often and often and often and often, there's what we call ad fatigue. I get it now. People get tired of it. You shown me now before in the next 5 minutes. You shown me the next. So if your frequency is going higher, it shows that your ad is no longer relevant. Do you now see? So we are starting with frequency now. We are starting with frequency. So if your frequency is around 5, 6, 7, that shows that you are showing more of your ads to a set of people more often than ever. So or it's taking longer time. Okay, first week, second week, third week, you have not done anything, and the same people are the same person that this ad is being shown to. Do you not get what I'm trying to say now? So another thing you should look at is what we call reach. Reach simply means the number of people who actually saw your ad. Now, if you look at my impression here, my impression is the ad scene. Do you get it now? Now look at my impression. So I have unique people seeing this ad, about 2,000 people. See, it is likely that one person will have seen this ad twice. So the highest viewership, what I'm looking at here, could just be one or two. Sorry, two. I'm not making sense now. So the point I'm making is that if your reach is below 1,000, and if you're running this thing for a month or a week, that's just that people are not. Do you understand? If your is below 1,000, then your frequency will be what? Will be high. Do you understand? Because your frequency your reach and your impression will determine your frequency score. Do you understand? What it means is that if impression is so high and reach is so low, that shows that the number of people that saw it are few, but impression is high. Your relevant score will be what? So high. Do you now understand that? So this is when you know that, man, my ad is not relevant to my audience. Who are my audience? This rich that I'm looking at. This rich are the people. I've targeted them. So why is the ad not being seen by them? Do you understand? It matters. Let it just be seen before they now take action. Do you understand? So that is what how you know your heart is performing. Now, let's now look at how to get your relevant score. So I will pick this one now. I'll pick an ad, a campaign rather. Then I'll come to ad, the ad unit for the campaign. So I'm going to break it. What am I looking for in that? Do you understand? There are things you need to look into. Number one, you see. Now this is how you get your relevant score. Now everybody look at what I'm showing you here. See my arrow here. There's what we call quality ranking, engagement ranking, and conversion rate ranking. Do you understand? There's what we call quality ranking, engagement rate ranking, and conversion rate ranking. Now, quality ranking means that how quality is your ad to your competitors that are bidding with the same. You understand? Engagement is that how are they reacting to this particular post? But even with that, what is your conversion rate? Hmm, do you understand? So this now there are three what will I call it? Parameter to know. There's what we call average. I'm sorry, there's what we call below average. There's what we call average, and there's what we call above average. Do you understand? I repeat, there's what we call average, there's what we call below average, and there's what we call average. Now, if you notice here, my quality ranking is just average. That is in the middle. My engagement rate is not doing well, which is below average. But my conversion rate is doing good. It should have been better if all these relevant score are above average, above average, above average. Now, I'm sensing something that I need to do one or two things to this advert. Do you understand? Now, let's now go. I will now show you Facebook ad relevance diagnostic chart. When you see this kind of routine, what is happening? Now let's go to Facebook relevant diagnostic chart. Now look at this one now. Now this is how we talk about it now. See, quality ranking, engagement ranking, conversion ranking. Now see what is happening. We have what we call average, we have what we call average, we have what we call below average, and okay, we have average. We are not saying okay, if you have average, average, when you have average or above average, when you have average or above average, when you have average or above average, you are good. What it means is that if all these three parameters you have average, 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 you are good, then you cannot scale your business, your ad. Now, if you have above, 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 you are good. Recommendations, you need to what? Optimize your advert. Now let's go another one. Sometimes you have below average, but you don't even have anything at all. Then your ad is quality. So what am I saying? Let me go back to my ad. Now, if I have, let me say above average, okay, below average. If I have below average here, and there's not even showing here, nothing is showing is blank, blank, blank. I will click. Then the ad is perceived as low quality. Do you understand? Now, if you now have average and above, but you have below, that shows your ad is not converting at all. Now, if you have what we call average, hmm, below average, uh, average below, I think that's what I'm having here. I'm having average, below average, and above average. Do you understand? What it means is that my ad is not spurring much interest. So it's not interesting to some people. So okay, so I'll now look for the recommendation. Improve your ad relevance to your audience. For example, I'm making it more engaging, interesting, and eye-catching. So what I need to do is that maybe I need to change my image. The image I've been using. If you notice that ad is the digital marketing class. I've been using the same ad. I didn't change it. Do you understand? Now it's not telling me that if I change it, I know there will be improvement. I know what I'm talking about it. But I just maybe because I'm not a good designer. Do you get it now? But I designed that myself. So I need to change now. So improve your ads relevance to your audience. For example, by making it more engaging, interesting, or target an audience more likely to interact with this ad. I don't have an issue with my ad because it's converting. Do you understand? But it could be better. But even what am I saying is that even when you're a professional to the core, you still need to go back and look into your how relevant it is to do better. That is how you get better. Please, this is necessary because when you get people's job to deliver, now this is my own job. If somebody is giving me this to do, this is what I'm going to look. Oh, we need to tweak this to this point. We need to tweak it. So please, these charts are so necessary for you to look into. Average, above average, above average. This is for interest for all producing what's it called, conversation. Do you understand? So my own is just not spurring interest. Not that it's not. Do you get it now? And so on. So there are so many, and this is found on Facebook page. So there is chat. Facebook is not telling you that this is how we get our relevant score. It's as simple as that. Now you might not have okay. You you can only our topic here is add relevance and how to scale your business. You can only scale up if the ad is good. So what I will tell you is this: if you have seen with this relevance for chart, diagnostic chart, that your ad is performing, please don't change it. Let it run its course unless it's experiencing frequency, high frequency. What when it's experiencing high frequency, it means it's showing to a lot of people, a lot of people. Do you understand? Maybe that is why I'm having a book below average. I've been running this thing for the past 2 months. It means that because you will be aware that you are even seeing harder even when you have entered engaged in the training. So it's just telling me, oh bro, we need to do something about it. The audience are the same. I have to enlarge the audience. That's number two. What? Number two, I need to change the image. The image I'm so it should bring interest among this audience. So it's either the audience or my image. So you can get it now. So by that time, my quality will go higher again because I'm competing here with the quality ranking. Because I want to rank among those people that are doing the same what I'm doing, that are running the same ad the way I'm running. Do you get it now? So that's what it means. So that is how you get your relevant um ad relevant stuff. Do you understand? So that is how we get it. So that is that. So we move on to the other one that is called Facebook tracking and reporting. See, this is necessary. When you have gotten your how relevant your ad is, do you get it now? And you also need feedback, or you want to be tracking it. Even when your ad is winning, you want to be tracking it. Listen, there are several ways to analyze your Facebook account and ad campaign. One, Facebook ad managers. Two, ad reporting. Three, Facebook visual event manager. Four, Facebook analytics. And five, Facebook attribution. I'm going to talk about just three here, and I will show you. Now, the reason why I want to talk about these ones is because you can easily do it and help you to scale up. But when we're talking about Facebook Agent Event Manager, it is a bit complex or complicated if I want to. So I don't want to like, okay. But even Facebook attribution, you might not need it that much. Do you understand now? But let's talk about the one that is on your ad manager itself. The one, both ad manager reporting and analytics, you can easily get them and they will still give you the same report. Hope we clear. So we will now go back to the same ad manager and see how we can track and report our ads for our campaign. Let's get started. So we come here. Um, I come to campaign. Now, what we want to do here is now we want to do ad manager. Hope you can see. I don't want to go on full screen now. Now, Facebook ad manager allows you to read data related to all your Facebook, Instagram ad campaign. I use ad manager as my daily check into my clients' ad results. You get it now. So this is what we want to do first. Facebook ad manager. I told you you can track and report through Facebook ad manager. So let's just start with ad manager. So we are here now. Hmm? So what do you want to track? So you come down here. This column called breakdown. This column is not just a column on its own or for just being a column by itself. You will have clicked something here, then you click here. You want to know some things. You want a breakdown of how your ad is performing. Is it by time, by delivery, or by action? Do you understand? So let me see if this one will work with it. If I click per day, you can see, sorry, okay, this per day, and let's see. So per day is giving me my ad per day and what happened per day. You get it now? What it means is that what happened, your activities concerning this, your what's it called per day. So 220, you understand what I'm trying to say now? So you can come here and do per week and so on. But now delivery, this is where I'm going now. Now, why do you need it? Please, guys, take look at this very well. I want to look over this. How is it delivery? Who are those people delivering? So we have age, sorry, we have age and gender, business location, country, region. Now let's see. So when I'm doing my targeting, when I'm doing my targeting, sir, it's waiting. So I'll click here, age. Now let's go here. So the one I oh sorry, Mm, I want okay, look at it now. Now, guys, look at it. 18 to 25. I'm looking at they're looking at age because we're doing two selected. Did I select two? Okay, let's just do. So are you getting it? Hmm? So I want to use the ad manager to check my score here. Age, age 18 to 24, I have just 200 people. And my frequency is this. Age 25 to 35, I have 800. Age 35, sorry, age 25 to 35 is 800. Age 35 to 44 is 900. Hmm? Age 55 to 64, if I'm right. Okay, age 45 to 54 is 944. Age 55 to 64 is 91. See, guys, if I were you, what would you do? What would you do? You can see. So it's just that way. And you can see how many of them converting. How many of them converting? How many of them? Where am I spending more money? Do you understand? So you look at it wholeheartedly that way. Hmm? Look at your asset, look at your ad itself. You see the number of, you can see, you can see my result. So people perform more within this age bracket 35 to so. So if I'm doing my audience age, so I will move away from my normal 22. Okay, it's within 22 because I can only, yes, I can start from 25 to what? To 55. To be honest, if I said that could be maybe um 20. Do you understand? So I'm getting feedback. I'm getting feedback. Here again, I want to see gender. Now here, I have more male than female. So you could just take the risk, okay, I want to face all male. You're narrowing down your audience. So next time you can readjust. This is how you adjust your something. If you, they're not, do you understand this? Please. Facebook is giving you feedback. You are getting the feedback, man. You get it now. So you can do location. Which state? Must it be all Nigeria? Do you get now? Now look at it now. I have look at it Zamfara. Nobody. Ekiti one. Rivers one. Enugu one. Bauchi one. What again? Kwara one. One. I'm just seeing one. Federal capital three. Lagos one. For this particular ad. Do you understand? For this particular ad. This particular ad. You can see this particular ad. So it's an impression that where are my audience concerning this ad coming from? Do you understand? Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? So this will help you to understand better. It will help you to understand better. So I've given out under the ad manager, I've given out how you can track, you come back to delivery, you can pick country, obviously, it will say Nigeria. Do you get it now? You can pick impression, you can pick device. When they say impression device, impression simply means view. Do you get it now? Impression simply means view. So what device? When I check mine, I noticed that everybody is on mobile. Just one person on device on desktop, and most of them are on the Android phone. Hello, most of them are on that Android phone. What it means is that when I'm doing my placement, why don't I just face people that are using phone? So I'm getting a report that will help me to get better. Do you understand? My, when I'm if I want to scale up my business, my ad, so you can see what so you can see all these things from breakdown, action. So we come to delivering and so on and so on. So that's how we do um, report by ad managers. Hope that is taken. So the next thing after that is the report Facebook ads by reporting. Facebook ads by reporting. I said I'm going to dwell on just three. I said I will talk about ad managers. How you can use ad manager to track and report. You can use ad Facebook ad reporting to to track and report, and the one I will talk about is analytics, the last one. So we are here in Facebook ad reporting. So let's see how that one is done. Okay, so we are back. Okay, let me go back to none. It's still saying, it's still showing me some fire. All right. So delivery none. So what means that I don't want to go into that again. So let's go. So I'll come here. We are talking about reports now. Facebook ads reporting. We've done Facebook ad manager. Now we need to do Facebook ad reporting. So we come here. You click on report after the breakdown. Do you get it now? You click on report. Okay, still okay. Okay, so you click on report, then you come to create custom report. Create custom report. So it will, you want to create a custom report. Custom report means that you want your report to be like customized, or this way I want it to be. So it's loading up. So you you give your report a name here. Every report must have a name. So it could say um DM8 report today. Report. So that's how you do your report. So you here you can now do your breakdown. Hmm? You can now do your breakdown. What do you want your your breakdown to look like? Okay, I want campaign name. Good, which are here. These are my campaign name. I want I don't want do I want as okay, let me do ad set name. Let me do ad name. So I want to put age. Do you get it now? I want to put age, I want to put gender. What else do I want to put again? You know, sorry. I want to put gender. So hope you get anyone saying now. So with that, you just click create. Huh? So I'll just click create. Then you can segment it if you want to just click. Do you understand now? So it's coming up. So by the time it's up, so you can download or you can share the link or you save it. So that is how it's done. So I will just wait for it. Look at it now. It's showing me my report. So by the time I download it, I will get the necessary feedback I am looking for. Do you understand? That is how to do report by, you can see male, female, DMT. So do you get it? This by gender, this by age. Hmm? And I think those are the things I specified on. So so when you're done doing this, then you can now um, share it. Maybe I don't know where you want to share it with. Then you can export it, as in download it, or you can just save it. All that is clear. So that is how we do our reporting. That's how we do our reporting. Now let's go back to where we were before. Let's go to our ad manager. So we go to our, so the next thing is Facebook analytics. So we've shown you how to use Facebook, how to use Facebook ad manager, how to use Facebook ad reporting. So simple. And how to, the next one is we want to talk about is Facebook analytics. Facebook analytics. So that's what I need to show you right away. So I'm waiting for my ad manager to come online. Okay, we are there. So let's go. Now, here, we don't need to do anything under ad manager. We will come here, this place, then we'll scroll down. Where is it? And now you see what we call analytics. So you click on it, you click on the analytics. So we are waiting for it. So you now click on the analytic entity that you want to pick. Mind you, we are using what do we call it? Facebook ad managers and business manager, right? So that is why it's this. So I want to check out this. So I'll pick the analytic I need to use. If it is G3 or it is this, just pick the one that you need to use. So I'm picking this now. So I you is going to analyze everything for me. So most of the things that we found out in most of the things that we found out in um dash that what's it called? So most of the things you did with your dash ad managers, you can also find in analytics. So you come around here. So next, all this one is just telling you what you need to do. So I've know all this, then you cancel it. Then you now see what we are looking here. Hmm? So you can see good metrics. You can know the time you can do your ads. You can know your location, like Nigeria and others. New user. Now you can see the analytics. 138 new users. The timing. You can check technology. You are now want to check people now. So you can check activity. You can check people. Do you understand? So most when I talk about technology, I notice that a lot of people are on Android 10. So what I'm saying, most of them are using mobile phones. That's what it means. That's what it means. Device, Android. Are we clear? Device, Android. And even the name. Can you see my people? Most of you are using Techno. You can see that most of you most of you are using Techno KC8, Infinix, Techno, Infinix. In short, most of my students are using Techno. So do you get what I'm trying to say now? It's giving you a feedback. And it can even inform your decision. Let's see demographics. Now, this is where we talk about age. You can see. Now look at it now. Age 18 to 25. I have more of male here. You can see I have here 270 males. So I have more males here. Even under when I talk about age 34 to they're all male. You can see. So so I have more male as my what's it called? My students. So now a lot of my students are in Nigeria. I have more of them in Lagos. If a city could have 35% of my so I can decide to now focus on Lagos. Hope you are getting the feedback. Do you understand? Now, if somebody okay come meet you, I need to target this segment of people, and you look at it. So you test some things before you now scale up your business or your ads. Do you understand? So activity, you can just let's say active user. That's what we're showing. The yeah, I have about 1.4 30K and this user, and I think it dropped. If I'm right, it dropped. So I have more of phone user. I have more phone user. You can see phone is in red. I have more phone user. Computer is in. When I talk about computer, I'm talking about desktop. Is in purple. Oh, you get it now. Session Hmm? So, so that's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. So even when I talk about active user, I have more male participating than the female. I have more male participating than the female. I have more male participating than the female. So these are, let's see the journey. Let me see the journey. So I've not, there's a need for me to start the event here. So that is the way it is. So that is how to create a Facebook analytics. This is so important for you. Do you understand now? Number one, it helps you to know where you are doing wrong. It helps you to know where you are doing right, and it helps you to know how to scale your Facebook ads. I hope this has been very helpful. And if you have any question, please leave it at the comment section. We'll attend to it. All right. The next one we talk about should be the bonus. That will be on our other video video tutorial. So thank you for your time. See you when I see you. Thanks.